Hey, what's up guys? Aaron here, and today we're going to be talking about the top tips and tricks for the LG G3's camera. So from what we can gather, the LG G3 has a very good camera. Now it doesn't matter if you're shooting a general image using the laser focus or a UHD video, this phone's camera is going to hold up to everything that you put in front of it. Now when you go to launch the camera on the LG G3, not all of the features are immediately apparent. Now here's 8 tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your LG G3 camera. Now number 1 is launch the camera with the volume button. Now if a moment happens that you want to quickly capture on your LG G3, all you need to do is use the bottom volume button on the back of the device. Now when the screen is off, just a 2-second hold on the button and your phone will vibrate. Then launch the camera. And that is probably one of the fastest ways to get your camera up and running. Next up, number 2 is add a real shutter key. Now when you first open up the LG G3's camera, you will not notice too many functionalities and too many options. Now by default, LG has hidden all the extensive options that are available for the camera in hopes to not confuse the average consumer. However, sometimes you do want more control over your exposure levels and other levels as well. So to access all the options and functionalities that the LG G3 camera can provide, then all you need to do is tap the overflow menu, the 3 dots that's in the top right hand corner. Then it'll automatically toggle in all the extra interface elements that you're looking to toggle on and off, including a proper shutter key, a video recording button on one side, and mode, camera toggle, and flash button on the other side. Now once you have shown the shutter key on the display, then one tap on the screen will simply lock the focus, which is a very nice feature. Next, number 3 is the most important settings. Hitting the settings gear will reveal a couple settings that you should be aware of. Now in this menu you can toggle on grid lines, a shot timer, and voice activated shutter, toggle off HDR mode, as well as the ability to select the quality of the image in video. Now you'll likely want to select the most highest resolution possible for your photos. Now video comes standard at 1080p, however you can bump that up to UHD at 3840 by 2160. Now when it comes to HDR or high dynamic range, most people are going to want to just leave their G3 on automatic HDR mode. This is going to allow the phone to choose whether it needs to take multiple exposures to brighten up a picture or not. Now in bright daylight scenes you'll get fast capture times, so I do highly recommend using HDR auto mode. Next, number 4 is switching between shooting modes. Now the G3 offers up a few different shooting modes to choose from, which you can find behind the mode button next to the settings gear. Now using the dual feature is going to allow you to use both cameras, which is going to allow you to capture your response and your reactions as you're filming something with the rear-facing camera. And of course, panorama lets you shoot ultra-wide sweeping shots. And of course, we can't forget about LG G3's magic focus capability, which allows you to choose wherever you want to sharpen a shot in any particular photograph. Next, number 5 is quickly switching to the front-facing camera. Now you might think it's simple on any device to switch between the front and rear-facing cameras. Now all you need to do is tap the overflow button to show the interface, then reach up and hit the camera toggle button. However, there's also a simpler way. Simply swipe across the viewfinder in any direction, and then the phone will then switch to the other camera. Swipe again at any time to switch back. Next, number 6 is manage the flash. Now there are 3 different flash modes on the LG G3's camera: auto, on, and off. Now those options do work as you would expect, and most people opt to use auto. Now you can toggle between the 3 modes using the flash button that's located between the menu and camera switch buttons. Now one thing that you will notice is that you won't be able to use the flash when you're in HDR mode. Now if it's particularly dark and you do need to use the flash, then just switch to a different shooting mode. Next, number 7 is shoot in burst mode. Now when it comes to capturing fast motion footage, such as sports events for your children, or whatever it may be, then you're going to want to take advantage of burst mode on the LG G3. So whenever the situation arises, all you need to do is hold down the shutter key, and the phone will take as many shots in succession until you release the key. Now when you go to view your burst mode photos, they'll all be grouped together in a gallery. All you need to do is tap the group to view each frame, and when you find one or find a group that you like, then just hit the save button to separate them from the group. And lastly, number 8 is save your photos and videos to your SD card. Now most people out there have chosen to take advantage of the LG G3's expandable storage. You will be able to force photos and videos to your internal SD card. Now after inserting an SD card for the first time, when you launch the camera you'll be given a dialog box. From there you can choose to save your photos and videos to your SD card. Now you can hit the gear icon and tap on the bottom to toggle between saving items on your SD card or your device. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for me on this one. This has been just a quick video going over 8 tips and tricks that you can use to help improve the functionality of your camera on the LG G3. Now if you're not yet a subscriber of the channel, now's a great time to become one. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Aaron, and I'll see you guys on the next one.